Once there lived a poor wolf, and nearby lived a very powerful and rich fox. They grew up together, were in the same class at school, but now they were in different social classes. The fox's life was like a fairy tale. One day the wolf came to him and said, "Teach me to do it. I'm tired of my life and I want to play with the big boys. I want to live like you. Tell me what to do." The fox answered, "Don't swim and I'll fix up a place for you. You'll have a cushy job. You'll sit in a chair, quietly catch fish. By the rules. Don't fuss, take a lot here, a little there. Anything will do." So the wolf nervously looked around and saw that everyone was doing the same thing. And soon, it was all working. He caught big fish and little ones. One day, the fox came to get his share of fish, but the wolf said to him, "Sorry, brother, this fish is stuck to my tail." So the fox went and unstuck it. He cut the wolf's tail off and unstuck the fish. Good thing the wolf wasn't using it for bait. That's what happens when you play by someone else's rules.
Why are you telling me your tale's here? If you're so smart, then maybe you know a way out.
The way out, my colleague, is through the entrance. It's time to get out of this game. Look, yeah, we have money, and what good does it do? There is nothing for us to do in this country. The number of alcoholics and morons is larger than the whole population. It's all polluted, education doesn't exist, and that new auto plant? It's not real. There's no other way than to leave and wipe this nightmare from our brains.
To leave? And who's going to let you do this? Now here's what I really think about all of this stuff. The truth is that life has one small but vital element. Eventually, children grow up. They get a bit bigger, a bit freer, a bit more educated than their fathers, understand? They're no longer willing to stand in endless lines, run get you another beer, or carry away your garbage.
The children want something more than that.
But Daddy replies that he's not interested in hearing the opinion of a spoiled little freedom-loving snot. Oh no! He wants you to be an A sheep, A face in the crowd, and not the individual you are.
We will follow you!
The answers to all of these questions you already know, but you get a kick out of playing the part of wide-eyed innocent little girls. All right. I shall extract the answer from the depth of your tiny and hopeless craniums, and he who has ears to hear, let him see. Now close your eyes, and don't open them until I tell you to. Close them.
I told you to close your damn eyes!
Once there lived a smart guy like you. He found a job, settled in, and slowly rolled along with his life. Then he looked around and rolled a bit faster. He was allocated a budget and he administered it wisely, and by the rules, he got his cut, you know what I mean? Why would you ever build a fence for $1 million when it can be done for so much more? So he rolled on like this. The books looked good. Sometimes they didn't quite balance, but mostly it was a well-oiled machine. He'd give a taste to get off in court, give a taste to avoid an audit, he'd give a taste to whomever caught him and get away. But came the day he decided, enough. I've made enough for myself and my kids. No more risk. Everything can change. I'm leaving the game. Quietly. I need to move my money out and leave. I got away from Grandma. I got away from Grandpa. I got away from the traffic cop, the prosecutor, and the tax police. And I can get away from you, Mr. Fox.
And what?
What? Just letting him go would have been a total loss for the fox. Nobody leaves. The fox hates feisty people. To those who want to leave, he gives a very tough time. Bounces them from the tax police to the DA to court, bleeds them dry and tosses them in jail. Underdeveloped societies, the cannibalism will happen randomly on the principle of who can I catch. Pretty much the same as how they mate. But for civilized societies, it should and certainly will be a more industrial process. Just imagine farms, spacious and well-lit, where in comfortable stalls utilizing the latest technology they breed select two-legged livestock. You know, the animals who permit themselves to become food end up as the winners in the mortal interspecies battle for control over the planet. Did you know that? How many tigers on Earth? Not very many. Lions? How about bears? Very few. But now riddle me this. How many cows live on Earth? There are billions of them. Understand? Now listen up. Has it ever occurred to you to wonder who might have already started the process of turning us into livestock? Do you have any idea what the word fast really means? It means that you lock your trap shut, and you stay silent for at least a week, not a word.
But I'm afraid that your oral sphincter won't be able to keep closed.
Tell me, do you really want to reintroduce meaning to your words? Then keep silent for 7, or better yet 10 days. I mean, not even dropping one word and staying off social media. be quiet and listen to yourself and your feelings. Because when you stop that endless defecating from your mouth, then amazing and wonderful things start to happen inside your head. But who among you has enough guts to do it? The fact is, money is nothing but the product of a regular printing press. Anybody, anywhere, could print their own money. Of course, it will not be backed by the collective unconscious, but by an individual!
People think that you are not a threat. Use your anger intelligently. And I promise you, my son, that one day the whole world will know and fear. Be ruthless. How is it possible to win or lose in a game where the rules are constantly changing, but are never changed by you? I want to tell you a story, too. There once was a turnip that grew very, very big. They started tugging it in different directions, but just couldn't pull it out. The turnip creaks, but it won't come out. Then one smartass said, why don't we just grab the turnip together and pull it in the same direction? They grabbed it, pulled really hard, and pulled out the turnip. It shined gloriously like the sun, so beautiful, so smooth. When the turnip was just sitting there, no one got anything at all. But after it was pulled, everyone had enough. There is one way alone for us to agree amongst ourselves, to finally write some rules ourselves. And that's when it will start. Our game.
Which means that now, currency is nothing more than ink and paper, with an order from above to regard this typographic composition as happiness and the highest good.
You're not a failure. You failed once. You're not insecure. You felt insecure. You're not shy. You acted shy. You can accept who you are, or you can create who you are. Stay liquid. Stay unattached. Don't be things. Do things.
You've laid your fears and doubts on the bonfire for me to burn the hell out of them. Now I step out into the center of this effing Coliseum with a torch and a gas can in my hand. In front of me, a crowd of naked people backing up against the walls. I'm in the middle of things, as you can see. And in fact, I am the thing. Oh yes, I created myself. I've put it all under my control. You get what I mean? It's strange.
Have any idea what the word fast really means? It means that you lock your trap shut. And you stay silent for at least a week, not a word.
But I'm afraid that your oral sphincter won't be able to keep closed.
You can spend your whole life imagining ghosts, worrying about the pathway to the future, but all there will ever be is what's happening here, and the decisions we make in this moment, which are based in either love or fear. So many of us choose our path out of fear disguised as practicality. What we really want seems impossibly out of reach and ridiculous to expect, so we never dare to ask the universe for it.